I'm not sure whether this video was needed, but having come across a lot of H&C, H&D, and undergraduate or sixth form physics students who are beginning to develop a physics mind and a pattern recognition thinking, and they've taken in, absorbed all the equations and memorized, understood the proofs of several equations in different chapters of hydrodynamics, electricity, thermal physics, radioactivity, nuclear physics. So they've gone through a wide array of formulaic substitutions and different conceptual frameworks of how equations and proofs are done, and they've now developed an understanding of how things work in real life, and part of it is the pontification over the concept of time. They begin to then delve into the idea of trying to understand the concept of time. Many people describe time as a flowing river, and if you stand outside of it, you can observe the time passing by, and you wouldn't age, you wouldn't go. But I disagree with that analogy. None of the analogies we've kind of devised have fully described the multilateral, multifaceted, multi-dimensional nature and the ever so mysterious nature of time. It's something which is always in parallel to all the equations we solve. Time is always a parallel dimension to all of the calculational analysis we do, but it's never part of the analysis. It's in parallel, it's there, it's present, but it's never part of it. It's slightly ahead or slightly away from the actual facade of our analysis. So time to me is not a flowing river, number one. I wouldn't go that simple. I also disagree with the single brain theory of Boltzmann. Boltzmann was brilliant, but he actually talked about the probability of a single brain coming into existence with the full understanding of all time being more probable than the actual universe coming into existence the way it did. I completely disagree with it. It does not compute. It may be hyper-theoretically possible by tweaking a few variables and factors here there in the equations, but it's not more probable. The randomized inception of a universe, ever-expanding universe, is far more probable than a single mind with the complete, comprehensive, holistic understanding of all that is encapsulated in one single brain. So I'd like to talk about the unidirectionality of time, where the time starts from wherever it starts, and it's been going on ever since. So t = 0 is when the sphere of universe started. And and I wanted to clarify the misconception, the science fiction, fantasy, fantastical misconception of when people begin to think about time travel and they mix fiction with physics. Nowhere has it ever been said with the actual theoretical possibility, the actual real, not hyper-theoretical, but theoretical possibility of branching or backwards travel of time. Time has always been, always will be, unidirectional. And it's been continuing in one direction from the beginning, inception, t = 0 till wherever we are right now. And it will continue to be unidirectional in one direction. And Boltzmann was absolutely correct on it. He was stone-etched, and he did a lot of calculation and analysis to prove it. And he rejected every hyper-theoretical, pseudo-scientific, fictional possibility of time, backwards travel or branching of this. So there's the fact that you could go into alternate areas or regions. That's also dependent. This thought comes from M theory, string theory, and it comes from this parallel universe theory, which is all just theories. There's no proof for these theories, okay? So There's no branching, there's no backward. There's only one direction, and that's one way. That's it for now. Yes, you have the freedom to read and learn about string theory, M theory, the parallel universe theory. You can, that's fine, but they are theories at the end, and they're not concretized laws. So following the scientific process, all the way from hypothesis, null hypothesis, aims, objectives, to all the way to results and conclusion, this is what it is. So time was and will be unidirectional. And when you do come across advanced postgraduate texts, you'll be able to understand the importance of actual, real, provable theory versus hypotheoretical mathematical analysis. Thank you.